Hello, my name is Adonis and welcome back to my channel. Hope you like my new setup. I have a lot of exciting announcements, so make sure you stay to the end so you can find out some of the great things that are coming down the pike very soon. Alright, so let's jump into it. Today I'm going to be doing a love or loss spread for all of my fellow Virgos out there. So let's get at it. Sun, rising, Venus, and Jupiter, Sun. Moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Sun, rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Sun, rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Sun, Moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Card, see. You know how we do it. Pops out. We take it. All right, there you go. Ooh. Okay. Okay, my Virgos, here we go. So, right now you're in a situation with the Four of Pentacles. So, you are in a very good situation. So, all you got to do is just hold on. You're going to have a short success with that Four of Pentacles energy here. We also got the Two of Cups. Two of Cups representing a long-term friendship, a soulmate connection that you're forming with someone. Okay? Yeah, long-term committed relationship that you're forming with someone. So you're definitely going to have a short success. There's definitely friendship here and love as well. That's definitely a soul-mate connection here. Also got the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. So this is all about making wise choices. So let's really break this thing down and get into this here. This is a situation in which there's also a partnership here, dealing in terms of pentacles. So this person wavelength is on the same as yours is when it comes to really making your pentacles, putting your finances together, really building something here. And you know, King of Pentacles is all about making wise choices when it comes to financial decisions. And I do feel like there's a budding partnership here, lovers and friends in partnership that are really beginning to blossom and really come to the surface here. Yeah. In addition here, we got the King of Swords. King of Swords is all about making the all about making wise choices when it comes to the hard decisions. Okay, I had to kind of get that out there. So it's all about making the wise choices when it comes to making those hard decisions. King of Swords is all about making very strong, solid decisions here. We also have here the Hangman energy as well. Okay, so things may feel like they're a little bit stagnant, but in this particular case, may not necessarily be a bad thing. We've got three things moving at the same time here. We got friendship, we have partnership, and we have lovers. So, in cases the trifecta, such as that, okay, you want to take your time. And if it's a little bit stuck, I mean, I don't feel like it's going to be like, I don't feel like it's going to like lock down. I do feel like there's things are kind of taking their time. Some things are stuck because they need to be worked out. But in some cases, some stuck energy is a good thing because it needs to kind of marinate here. There's long-term plans being formed here. So I think this is a good thing. And finally, here we have the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands representing a lot of energy, a lot of communication that's beginning to take place in that direction. A lot of positive energy is being focused in one direction. A lot of communication that's taking place between you and this individual as well. So, with that being said, and that looks very good, by the way. Let us see. What are the potential strengths of this potential union between the two of you? What is the potential strength between you and the union between you guys? What is the potential strength of the union between you guys? What is the potential strength of the union between you guys? One more shot. What is the potential strength of the union between you guys? Some cards need to see. Some cards need to see. Some cards need to see. Here we go. Okay, so got a couple things here we need to digest. First of all, Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands represents a burden of some sort. So your potential strength is kind of relieving these burdens off of your shoulder, getting this burden off of your shoulder here. That's why I said that whole trifecta aspect here. Dealing with the partnership, the lovers, the friends is very important. Being able to share that burden with someone, especially when it comes to financial endeavors. Also, we have the Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords represents a situation where a person feeling a great amount of anxiety and quite possibly depression. We got to go back to the question: what is the potential strength of this situation? There seems to me, okay, that there was a great deal of anxiety and depression when you were dealing with these burdens. When you look towards your future on your own, that anxiety and burden is being lifted. Again, that is being lifted from your shoulders. All of that anxiety and depression that you were dealing with is going to begin to dissipate here. Why? Because we have the Queen of Cups energy. Queen of Cups energy is all about being loyal, being devoted. You're willing to be loyal and devoted and compassion. That's what I see here coming down the pike with this person. Also, we got the Devil card here. Now, the Devil card here, usually in a type of situation, there be some type of opioid, alcohol addiction, some type of addiction, something that wouldn't benefit this individual. In this case, any kind of addictions and drawbacks that you may have had because of this potential union, you're able to kind of begin to work through that. All of these addictions or bad habits that you may have, again, will begin to dissipate here. Five of Cups, looking back and regret, crying over spilled milk. If you were looking back in the past about past things that were done, a great deal of that burden needs to be lifted. It's being lifted upon you. You know that levity, that the levity is going to begin to come back into your life here. I very much see that. And finally, here we have the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is all about mental clarity. Mental clarity. And that mental clarity is really um, moved itself to the forefront here. So Ace of Swords is all about mental clarity, no mental blockages, no ambiguity. If things are going to be crystal clear or becoming crystal clear. So all those mental blockages are beginning to dissipate and be removed because again, they're sharing. It's amazing what happens when you find Mr. or Mrs. Right. It's just amazing. It's transformational. It's a really big difference between partnering with somebody that is not for you and partnering with someone that really is your true soulmate. Trust me when I tell you, it's literally like day and night. Okay. So with that being said, here let us see. Let us see. What are the potential blockages? Okay, because there's always blockages here we're gonna worry about. This will help you navigate through this. Remember, stay to the end. I got a couple of announcements to make that I know that you guys are gonna like. Alright, so what potential blockages? We have what potential blockages are out there? What potential blockages are you? Cards you can see. Cards you can see. Two cards. I need two. There you go. Ooh, okay. So, potential blockages that we're looking at here. First up, we got the Hermit card. So, the thing about a lot of times, in a particular soulmate situation, in this particular situation, in this particular situation, um, there's a sharing that like the burden is being taken off of you, but there's not a whole lot of soul searching and self reflecting that one is doing in one's own mind. So basically, in other words, this person is completing you, and you haven't done a whole lot of soul searching, self reflecting within yourself. Um, that could be good and bad. I've done that before. I still do. When I'm really vibing with someone, and there's not a whole lot of self reflection that takes place because you're building for a team. You're building for two. So that's what's going on in this particular thing, and it could be a blockage, okay, from a lot of self-examination. Also, you got the devil card here. Now, just as this person, again, same problem, helping you with this addictions or bad habits that you've had before, they're going to help you shed that and share the burden, which means kind of helping you get over these addictions again. Without there being a lot of self-reflecting, soul searching, that sort of thing, that this particular addiction, without that person's assistance, stays put or returns. That's problematic. Whatever kind of bad, again, could be opioid addiction, could be alcoholism, could just be overall really bad habits, okay, that are toxic for you. You're going to have to learn how to deal with this on your own, so to speak, so it doesn't become problematic. In addition, here we have the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords means sneaky behavior. Uh, Again, and I really feel as though these two are definitely interconnected here with the Devil card and the Seven of Swords, sneaky behavior, whatever kind of bad habits you're doing. Again, you're living for two now. It's a team. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. So two heads are definitely better than one. However, um, whatever kind of addiction that you have, the potential is still there to kind of slip a little bit and kind of sneak around the edges to kind of still fulfill whatever that desire may be, whatever that addiction is. We also have here the Ten of Wands. Naturally, as I was saying, naturally, again, you're with someone, you're thinking for two, you're living for two, you're in partnership, a soulmate. Again, those burdens, with that person's help, you're sharing the burden, they'll help ease that load. Without that person, that load's back. So you're also going to have to learn to be self-sufficient here. Same thing here again with the with the Five of Cups of the back, crying over spilled milk. Again, with that person's help, you're not looking back in the past. You're looking forward. You're thinking about the future. As soon as things start to get a little bit out of sorts, because in every relationship has peaks and valleys, you're going to start slipping back into bad habits. Okay, and finally we have the Tower moment, the kaboom moment here. Again, where there's going to be a sudden change. Things are going one way, but then all of a sudden, without that person being in your life, bang, you snap right back into a bad situation. So, what all of this means here is this. It is really, really great to partner with someone and to share life with that person and have them share the burdens and responsibilities. But also, it's equally as important, if not more, to deal with a lot of the baggage and the shit that you have within yourself. Because if you're not good for yourself, you're not going to be good for that person either. And you can't have that person define who you are. That's the issue. You guys need to be strong together. I see a lot of situations where someone has built a situation very recently, actually, where they built their life around this person, and then there was problems, and that person just fell apart and fell right back into the person they were previously. Okay, that person defined who they were, and they without that person in their life, they really were they felt like nothing, which wasn't true. So just be careful of that. Okay, so I got one more shuffle to do, then we'll tell you guys about the announcements here. What additional information Spirit want to give before I shut this thing down? What additional information Spirit want to give before I shut this thing down? What additional information Spirit want to give before I shut this thing down? Here you go. Okay, so Spirit One saying unity. Work as one. The potential there to move as one unit, as one person, as one body, as one mind is definitely there. Repetition. Make sure you repeat these same patterns. If they work before, they'll work again. Just repetition. Keep doing what works, okay? And also, finally, here, I'm kind of breezing through these real quick here so you guys can get to the good news here. Consistency. Make sure that things are consistent, okay? That they're, again, kind of repeating what was before repetition. So, now to the good news here. I'm going to be starting my own show here on YouTube, dealing with aspects right here on this channel, same channel and everything, along with the tarot drops as well. We're going to be talking about soulmate connections, when's the right time to leave a relationship, talk about a few taboo topics as well. I'm going to keep it spicy, keep it very, very interesting. The cool part, though, is that you guys are going to be able to call in, so we're going to be able to have a conversation for the world to see. That's going to be happening probably most likely sometime next week, next Friday. Got the Skype number, so I'm going to be, putting that out there. Also, I'm going to be doing a meet and greet. Most likely, probably not till after the holidays. We've been all going through kind of this crazy stuff as you guys know. I don't want to say it. Don't want to get this video demonetized, but you know what it is. So things are calming down now. It appears. I'm going to definitely be doing a meet and greet. I'll let you guys know if it's going to be on the East Coast or West Coast. I'll probably take a show of hands and see where the majority of the people are that are my fans, and I'm going to meet you guys face to face. I have a lot to talk about. My book may be edited enough to be, I'll give out autographed copies of that as well. So, I love you guys, and my readings will be opening up again officially next week, so stay tuned for that. I'll be leaving a link and everything below. So, I love you guys. My name is Adonis. Thank you guys so much for hanging in there. Really appreciate it. I'm taking a break from the doctorate degree thing and coming back to my fan base. So I love you guys. I'll see you next time.